Okay, y'all, we are going to go ahead and get started. I just have a few announcements and clarifications to make, and then just like the last few days, you'll just give me an update and be free to go as long as I dismiss you. But I first wanted to talk about final exams. I've had some people ask me about final exam exemptions because you've probably heard that it's not just seniors this year that are eligible for final exam exemptions. And so exams obviously aren't for a couple of weeks, but I thought I'd go ahead and give people a heads up as to whether you are currently eligible or not. So y'all's final exam is scheduled for Wednesday, June 2nd from 11 to 1 for this class. And the exemption criteria is that you passed first semester, that you're currently passing, and that you have 3 or fewer absences from the first day of March to the present. So with that said, some of these people that I'm saying are eligible, you might become ineligible. Like, there might be people in here who currently have 3 absences, which means that if you miss another class, you'll become ineligible. Specifically, Edgar and James, if you're listening, like, you're eligible but barely, because you have exactly 3 absences. So make sure that you are coming to class every day from here on out, and you'll still be eligible to take to be exempt from the final exam. Other people, they might not be eligible right now because maybe you're failing, but if you pick up that grade and you don't have too many absences, you might be eligible in a couple of weeks. So essentially, what I am saying is that this is subject to change, so don't take this as my final word of whether or not you can be exempt. It's just how it is right now in the gradebook data that I have at this moment and at this time. Sorry, I'm marking down people that are coming in late. So anyways, with that said, the following people are currently eligible to be exempt from the final exam that is taking place on June 2nd. And that is Tyler, Francisco, Caesar, Shantasia, Emmanuel, Edgar, Sophia, Suzanne, James, Esmeralda, Katrina, and Ryan. So you all currently are doing good, so just keep up the good grades, don't miss any more classes, and you will be exempt. Okay, so if any of you feel like there's a mistake with that, let me know. I had to go through all my 150 students today and look at all your data to see whether or not you're eligible, so it's possible that I overlooked someone, but that is what I am getting at this moment. The other thing I wanted to talk about was the project, because I was noticing yesterday when checking in with people that there were some issues, or I guess not issues, but confusion. I would ask, like, what are you working on? And people would say, like, I am doing the research for my Mount Rushmore project and my timeline project. And so basically what that means is people were doing 2 projects at once. Instead of seeing this as 2 separate assignments, some people were looking at this as one big assignment. I want to clarify that is not how we should be approaching this. It is, I know I'm calling it a project singular, but it's really 2 mini projects. And one is due tomorrow and one is due on next Friday. And so what that means is that you really need to focus on one project at a time. Like, if you have done all the research for Mount Rushmore, that means you need to complete the slides for Mount Rushmore now. You don't need to go and do the research for the timeline project or the what if essay or anything else. You need to focus on one project at a time so that you are done by the time the first one is due, which is Friday. You have all of next week to do the second one. So some people also seem to have the impression that both mini projects are due tomorrow. That is not the case. So yes, I asked you to go ahead and tell me which two you're doing, because I want you to have a plan in place. I want you to be familiar with and know what to expect. But you only have one due tomorrow, so please focus on that one and not the other. Um, it is just going to be one project on one Google Doc or Google Slides that's uploaded into the assignment one folder. And it should be a separate Google Doc or separate Google Slides followed in, that's submitted into the assignment two folder. And so please note that there are two folders in that final project, assignment one, assignment two, for those uploads. And so that assignment one is what I expect to have tomorrow. You do not have to worry about the assignment two yet. So I hope that makes sense and clarifies some things. But yes, it's like two separate little mini assignments, one due this Friday, one due next Friday. They should be on separate documents, one uploaded in assignment one uploaded in assignment two. The only reason why I put both of those up at once is because some people might get done early. And by all means, like if you're getting done early, if you're done with both assignment one and assignment two tomorrow, go ahead and upload both of them. That's why I put that there, but it's that second one is not due till the 21st. So are there any questions about that? No questions. Okay, so for today, if I were you all, I would make it my goal to finish the project. It's not due till tomorrow at the end of class, so you don't have to. It's not like bad feelings towards you or anything, but a lot of people I've noticed have been kind of wrapping it up and doing really well on finishing this, and I've been getting good work in already. So what that tells me is that if you've been pacing yourself pretty good, that most of you probably should be in a place where you can submit it today. Not that it's required, but if you do have it submitted by the end of class today, what that means is tomorrow you just get on the Zoom call, you check in with me for attendance, and you can leave and have a free Friday. And if I were you, I would definitely want a free Friday. So I highly encourage you to, try to get it submitted if you can. And that way we have no worries tomorrow. But if not, just know that like tomorrow I am going to be keeping you on Zoom if you have not submitted it, not like as a punishment because it's not due till the end of the day tomorrow, but I just want to make sure that we are getting it done and that we are on the right track. So with that said, I am going to let you all go work on your own again today, but I do want to do that daily check-in. So just drop in the chat kind of where you're at, what you've gotten accomplished, what you plan on accomplishing today. And then I'll send you a follow-up chat and you can get off Zoom if I dismiss you. So please go ahead and let me know how things are going. And also let me know if you have any questions about anything. Oh, and I forgot to say, like, some people are already dismissed. You don't need to send me a chat because I already see your upload. And that's Adam, Jonathan, Annabelle, Sophie, and Ryan. So all of you are free to go. I don't need a chat since I already have it.